All right, we're here now with JZ. The fight just got over in St. Louis. I'm sure you're impressed with Bigfoot's performance, right?
Yeah, man, it was good. It was a good performance. Come back and he showed the heart of a champion. That's what champions do. Find a way to win.
And who else impressed you tonight?
Paul Daly.
Oh, nice.
Man. That lefty hook, man. I don't know what he got there, bro. It's crazy. Having good power there.
Never seen anybody do that to Scott Smith before. So take him out that early. He's known for his chin, but Daly really shows power tonight.
Yeah, man. He dropped him first with the right hand, and then a second shot is hard, so he was already a little bit out, I think.
Definitely. Going into this, do you think Henderson might be going downhill? He might be over, or were you expecting a strong performance from him?
For Anderson?
From Dan Henderson, yes.
I think he's going to stay on 205, He's going to keep there. He doesn't like to cut weight, He's a little bit older now. I can understand that, but I'm really sad for Babalu, man. Babalu, when I started training, he was my boy. I get there, my first MMA training, he was there. I don't know, I was 13 years old, bro. So,
oh wow, that's crazy. You know each other a while then.
Yeah. Back in the days, back in Brazil, a long time.
So is there any secrets in MMA that Babalu's taught you? Any moves?
Sorry?
Is there any big things Babalu's taught you? Any secrets?
Bro, he taught me a lot of heart, bro. I saw him competing, no holds bar, NHB back in the days, headbutts, knees, elbows, everything was allowed. The guy was fighting 4 fights in the same night, So he was and we came from the suburb in Brazil, so that was a big inspiration for me. So if he made it, I knew I could make it. That's one of the things he taught me. Keep it going, bro. You can do it,
Yeah. So what about yourself? Would you do 5 fights in one night, no holds barred?
I can make it, man. I don't care. Fight, man. Fight. That's the heart. That's the mentality. Fight's a fight. I love to fight. That's another thing. I love fighting tournaments. Like I did in Japan. It's good. I like the. I like the experience. It's a little bit of the history. That's how MMA started.
And Strikeforce actually had a one-night tournament with the women. Do you think they might be doing that with the men sometime soon?
I hope. They were planning to do for the middleweight class. But didn't go through. So maybe. We'll see.
I don't know if you checked out the EA MMA game, but I use you online quite a bit. You're a beast on there. Have you got to play with yourself on there yet?
I'm not a big gamer, I never play much, but I go to my friend's house and take the game, and play a little bit. The other day we were at the Pitbull's house, doing barbecue,
nice.
And we take the game there. Everybody was playing. It was fun.
Alves says he's big shooting game. He likes to snipe people in them games.
Yeah, he loves me.
And the UFC was also night, and apparently Leonard Garcia won a fight that a lot of people are saying one of the worst decisions of the year. I know you know firsthand about judging the MMA. What do you think they can do different to really improve upon judging?
First thing, that's about the commission. They should separate the guys just to judge MMA, because it's hard for the judges also. One day they judge MMA, other day they judge boxing, and then they mix it up. That's one thing I think a lot of guys they don't know. They don't have a crew just for MMA. It's a boxing commission. They judge boxing, they judge MMA, and I don't know if it just is this. If they judge kickboxing also maybe, but who knows? But I should separate those guys. Use the retired fighters, use the trainers, to be judging, to be a judge, it's another job for the guys who retired also, and it should be better because people understand more the game. Another thing is the system of the points, Okay, by round, I think works good for boxing, but for MMA, sometimes you see fights like Lyoto against Rampage, Rampage won 2 rounds, but no impressive, and Lyoto won the last round really big,
Definitely.
So
yeah.
I think he won the fight. So I think they should judge about the whole fight, a little bit like they were doing back in the days in Pride and the K1 Heroes, in Japanese style. They should mix both.
Yeah, and going back to saying they should separate MMA and boxing in the athletic commission, I don't know if you've heard this, but Chael Sonnen had his hearing, and until about halfway through the hearing, they thought he was a boxer. They didn't know who Dana White was. I agree though. Athletic commission, I think there's a lot of improvements they should make.
Yeah, for sure, man. They should separate guys just to take care of the MMA area.
So what's next for JZ? What all you got coming up?
I'm waiting to talk to Strikeforce to see if they put him the next show. some talking going on. I don't know if the card is full or not, but I'm pushing. I'm training. I'm training for the next Strikeforce. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know if they have opponent or not, but I'm ready, man. I just want to get the opportunity to fight.
All right, I know what you're going to say before I ask this. You're going to say whoever Scott Coker puts in front of you, but who would you like to fight next?
Josh.
Oh, really? Rematch already?
I would like to rematch it right away. That's the thing. Lately, a lot of people get the rematch. Like BJ, Frank Edgar, Lyoto, and Shogun. Why not JZ and Josh? Should be good.
All right, if you go into a fight with somebody you don't have any problems with, but then somebody like the judges creates problems, does that put a tension between you and Josh, even though it wasn't either of your faults how the judges scored it?
No, bro, we're good. Me and him, he's a nice guy. He always come respectful. He always talk good things about me. Same thing on the way around. I respect him. I respect the fight. I respect the judges. I'm not saying I won, he lost. No, I don't care. I just want to clarify things. And why not do it again? That a lot of people ask me, oh, you won the fight and this and that. I say, man, I didn't win because the judges didn't give me. So I'm not saying I win. So let's do it again. See who wins next.
And that's good. You have such a good attitude about the judge. Some fighters really it discourages them, kind of throws them off for their next fight. But it seems like you're going to go in just as mentally strong as ever.
No, man. I think I try to take my life easy. I don't want to blame anybody. I take the responsibility to myself. I didn't finish the fight. I didn't knock him out. I didn't submit him. So I did half of my job. I didn't do the whole thing. So I should finish the fight. So no doubt. And if I have to blame somebody, I blame myself. It's easier for me to take things and to going on in the life. I'm not gonna be depressed. I'm gonna be crying. I'm not crying, baby. I'm a grown man. I just want to keep improving, keep going, man.
It's refreshing, to hear a fighter just be so positive about that when something negative has happened to him. And is there anything else you'd like to say to your fans before I let you go?
That's one thing. Keep positive, man. Do what you want. Do what you love, and everything works out good. Thanks God they give you opportunity to be here. Do what I love. So I wish everybody could do the same.